Hey Virgo, hope you guys are doing well. Let's jump right into your reading. This is for the first week of August. Okay, what do we have for Virgo this week, please? You guys got birthdays coming up soon. All right, Virgo. Virgo dear, what's going on with you guys? Your situation this week is judgment. This is you having like the light bulb go off over the top of your head. It's like an awakening. It's like a reckoning of some sort. You're realizing something this week. You're realizing something that's true that you didn't see before, and it was like there the whole time, and you're just now seeing it, and you're kind of like, how did I never see that? I'm going to go through all your cards, and then we're going to clarify. In the recent past, you have the Eight of Wands. This is something coming towards you very quickly. This is something happening very quickly, something that you is just kind of, where'd that come from? It could also talk about, you know, picking up the pace. So in the now, this week, you have the Hanged Man. Whatever this is, this like epiphany that you're having, along with all this fast moving energy around you, you're like a deer in the headlights. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. I mean like you are stopping and pausing and kind of like observing and saying, I'm not going to react to this. I'm going to observe it and get a different perspective before I say or do anything. In the immediate future, you have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is feeling a little bit overloaded, a little bit like you're carrying too much of the load, burdened, obligated, like there's too much to do and you need some help. What you don't see coming from the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is change. This is a big change. This is something that's gonna just like 180 on itself in a good way, in a positive way. If you have been stuck in a rut a little bit, like the Hanged Man here, the Wheel of Fortune is very welcome. It's like finally the wheels are in motion, something is moving, I can finally get out of this rut that I'm stuck in. The Wheel of Fortune can be kind of like getting off the hamster wheel sometimes. Your advice here is the Four of Pentacles. Don't throw everything away. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You're gonna have to hold on to something here. But we're gonna see. Let's see what this is all about. We're gonna start with Judgment and see what this big epiphany is for you. What is Virgo finally realizing here? You have the Six of Cups, Temperance. Ooh, Virgo, say it ain't so. And the Knight of Cups. I think, Virgo, this week, you are coming to some sort of realization that you have a soulmate within your midst. You may have like a friendship, a coworker, a partner, somebody that you're already dating, or married to, doesn't matter. A friend, I don't know who this person is, but this week you're starting to see somebody very differently than you ever did before, and it's like the fireworks are going off and your heart is racing, and you're trying to keep your cool here, is what it looks like. Temperance is Sagittarius. It's just that the Knight of Cups is like an offer of love. And if this isn't you, this is somebody coming towards you this week with this in their pocket, saying, I think I love Virgo, and like in like a way where I want to be with them. or in a way that they feel like you guys are meant to be together, like it's destiny. Yeah, this feels very fated somehow. And that's probably has to do something with this fast coming energy here in the recent past. Let's clarify that. You get the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Virgo, I think here in the recent past, you may have had two options, between two really good options. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to say it's people. It looks like it's people, but it doesn't have to be. Two kings. You have two kings here, and then you have the Two of Swords, which is like, I don't know which one to choose. And this is all happening very quickly, and you're feeling like pressured to make up your mind and to make a decision. I don't know if there's anything that you can make sense of me not being able to speak during your reading, but it's been happening since I started, and it hasn't happened all day. Maybe that means something to you. Anyways, the King of Cups and the King of Wands, these are the two most passionate kings in the deck. These are the lovers. These are like the passionate, make you feel good type of kings. And gender's not important. Male or female, doesn't matter. All I'm saying is these are two very powerful people who have a lot of love and a lot of passion and who want to give that out in a responsible way. And the Two of Swords is you saying, how am I supposed to choose between these two? These are two very good options. And if, let's say it's not romantic, let's say it's a job. You have two of your dream jobs saying, we'll pay you as much as you want, come work for us. And you're like, well, how am I supposed to choose between that? That's a crazy scenario. And they're like, TikTok, buddy, you got 10 minutes to make this choice. That's kind of the situation here. That's what I'm getting here. Which has caused you to kind of take a step back this week, which I can understand. You're like, I need to process whatever this is. I need to really think. You just take a step back and think here. The Hangman this week is clarified with the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Cups. I think you are taking a step back this week to figure out whatever choice this is, and also because you are feeling like maybe you're in a situation currently that there's something better for you elsewhere. Again, romantic, job, family. I don't know what it is. You have the Four of Cups with the Four of Wands. That's like, I'm not happy where I live. I'm not happy in my home. I'm not happy in some sort of domestic situation. I'm feeling I emotionally shut down from it, cut off from it, bored with it, something like that. And then you have the Three of Wands here, which is like, let me think of where else I would want to go. Let me think of what else I would want to do. What are my possibilities? What are my options? And also, this guy is just like, he's just making a plan. They're just making a plan. They're not starting off in that direction. They're like, let me figure out the plan first. With the Hangman, let me pause, figure out the plan, so I can do something about this. And then I'll put the plan into motion. In the immediate future, Virgo, you're feeling like it's a little heavy, struggling a little bit. Let's see. Clarify this, please. The Ten of Wands. You have the Hierophant, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Swords. Yeah, I would say that is heavy. That's very heavy. That's very sharp. I think that you, excuse me, in the immediate future, you are cutting somebody off or something off. You're quitting a job, you're quitting a relationship, you're quitting your gym membership. I don't know what it is, but you've made up your mind that it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you feeling like you're in a prison of your own making. you're just digging your own grave and like waiting to die, and you're just putting a sharp stop to it. And it's not an easy I can't talk. It's not an easy decision. It's something that you're carrying really heavy, and it feels really exhausting. But you're committed to that. You're committed to doing that in the immediate future. A lot came at you all at once here. You took your time. You took a little pause to figure it out, right? And now in the immediate future, you've made up your mind and you're taking action. Super decisive boss action. Let's look at the change that you don't see coming. That's going to be interesting. You've seen all this coming and you've dealt with it really well. Now you have something else coming that you don't see. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Virgo, please. You have the Four of Pentacles, which is also your advice, the Wheel of Fortune twice, and now the Queen of Cups. You have the King and the Queen of Cups. I think what you don't see coming is that with all this change that's going to happen really rapidly, I think there's a possibility that it brings about more than what you're going for. Let's say it's the job situation. Let's say you've decided that you're unhappy in your current job and you're offered your dream job, but it's like in a different city. So you've decided to move. That's a huge change, right? But here's what you don't see coming. Along with that move, you also find like your true love, the love of your life. The Queen of Cups here, with the Four of Pentacles, it's like there's some sort of love happening with this change that you're not going to want to let go of. And your advice is, again, the Four of Pentacles. Hang on to it. Hang on to something. Let's look at your advice. This is a very interesting reading, Virgo. You have the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands again, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Virgo, listen. Your advice is whatever this very intense, passionate energy is that is coming straight towards you here, that you don't see coming, hold on to it, because you're in for a ride, my friend, in a very good way. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands together are just like the biggest chemistry bomb you can explode between two people. It's like you meet somebody and your head starts to spin around in circles and you get goosebumps all over and butterflies in your stomach, and it's like wow, this is something. You're still carrying this heavy load here. Just to let you know, it still doesn't, it's like, yes, this all seems very cool and it probably feels really good, but you've got a lot of other stuff going on. So like the advice is to balance all that together. Termite agrees. So Virgo, without further ado, I will let you get on with the rest of your life. It looks really amazing. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.